Alright, what's the word? Content Uncensored. Ryan here with Feeney.
What's up?
What's up?
How you feeling today?
Good?
When did you get into producing, and what was some of your early inspirations?
I started producing probably around like the end of ninth grade. I've always wanted to make music for a long time, ever since I was a little kid. I grew up listening to a lot of heavy metal.
Okay.
And I just remember my dad used to play a lot of old classic rock and, like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Alice in Chains, just grunge, metal, anything. But, I mean, as far as inspirations go, I have lists and lists of people that just inspire me. It's from producers, anything.
So, when's the best time for you that you feel like it's a good time to work on a beat? Like early morning, afternoon, late night?
Anytime. I'm always trying to figure out like what my best working time is. Like I either work best at night, in the afternoon, in the morning when I get up. It's just I just found that I can't force myself to make something because then it doesn't come out the way I want it to sound. It's not. It's got to be done naturally. It's got to be I want it to be done, and
minimal distractions and stuff like that.
I mean, not even distraction. I could just plug my headphones in the middle of the lunchroom and make a beat.
Oh, really?
And it's all about how I'm feeling that day. It doesn't matter the time or place. It's just mood.
So can you give me a rundown of what it's like when you're starting a beat and you're getting along, and it's something you think that you're gonna put out? Like, what's that feeling like?
You mean like how the creative process goes? Like after I usually start like making the 4-bar pattern and everything, depending if it's like a sample or a melody that I made. But usually I start building the beat and if I feel that it needs something else, I'll add
Go
it.
back.
Or sometimes I'll take a break from it. I mean, I go weeks without working on a beat. I'll go back to it. So some beats I've made, it'll take me like a month to finish them. I mean, it all depends on my motivation, my effort, and everything. It's just.
So you do it more in intervals and stuff like that.
I don't like to rush myself and push it out in a day. It's like rare occasions that I made something that I'm proud of that I pushed out in a day.
Yeah. And revisions and stuff like that. So
that's always. I'll be listening to it in my car over and over again. It's always got to be reworked. Something I'll find something. I'll hear it. I'm like, it doesn't sound right. I'll go back and fix it. But yeah.
Can you tell me some of the stuff that you're into besides producing?
I mean, as far as music, I like walking around outside, exploring, looking at pictures and shit online.
Catching a vibe.
Yeah.
How did you first come to collaborate with Elijah Ghost?
I've always wanted to work with Zach. I've always wanted to work with Ben. It's just something I've always wanted to do since I found them. I think it was like 10th grade. And I just remember like, oh wow, these guys, they have a nice sound. It's something I've never heard before.
Yeah.
I'd like to make something like that. And I just remember, I remember we had some beef at one point. It was like some stupid shit. But then after we like patched things up junior year, I made a beat for him. We patched it up, and then fast forward another year, I made a beat for him and ended up being on his tape. And he was just interested in working with me. Ever since then, we've had a good relationship. We're on the same level with things. Me, Ben, Zach. I mean, it's. I don't know. I've never had that vibe with someone making music. It's very strong.
Oh yeah, fuck with that. Were you a fan of his producing under Ask
Oh
Ben?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. A lot of good music. I used to rip his songs off SoundCloud all the time, listen to him in class over and over again. So study his music.
Oh yeah. Is it fair to assume that Zach got you in the room with Benjamin? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was that like?
Being in the same room with Ben?
Yeah, when y'all all came together.
Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is really happening. Yeah. I mean, it's like it may not be big to other people, but it's like meeting like a celebrity, I guess. It's like, oh shit, these dudes, they, like I said, they made something that I've never heard before, and their music it's probably they're probably some of the biggest inspirations I have as far as production.
Yeah.
So coming together was just, it's like I really need to show them how I work. And I want to see how they work and everything. Yeah.
So from that first session, was there anything that y'all put out to get together collectively, or was it more of a easing your way into the process?
We've eased our way into the process. Mm-hmm. We have like Lil Nature Boy. We did stuff like that, but that wasn't when we were hanging out. That was more of Ben just sent me the beat, then we worked on it, and he met up with Zach. But when we first got together, it was more of us just getting together and creating something, and then seeing how that worked. We're still doing that to this day. So.
Yeah, keeping it natural. I like that.
Yeah.
So you have interest in anime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you talk to me about that? Like anything you're watching right now?
I haven't watched anything in a while just because of school and work. But,
yeah.
I think the last thing I started watching was One Punch Man, and I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna be pretty dope." Yeah. But then I gotta rewatch it because I've fallen off. Yeah. And the last one that I actually finished was Black Lagoon, and never heard of it.
No, I heard of it, haven't watched it yet.
One of the best ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen that nor
too fucking crazy.
One Punch Man. Those both really good.
Well, gotta rewatch the One Punch Man, but Black Lagoon is
crazy.
Craziest shit I've ever seen.
Check that out. So I feel like you would be into Dead Man Wonderland, even though it cuts off. You watched it?
Yep, finished it. It was my first anime.
Okay.
Yep, and then from there I watched Attack on Titan, which is pretty generic, but.
I feel like the Attack on Season 2 is coming up.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm waiting for that to come out. I want to see more people get eaten by titans.
Hell yeah,
that's gonna be brutal. That's like.
But like for the manga readers, which I happen to be, like it's so much that y'all gonna come to figure out in Season 2, and you're gonna be like,
yeah, wait. People have spoiled the like they've told me about the mangas, and I'm like, don't spoil this for me, and they fucking spoiled it. So it's it's not gonna be cool. it's gonna ruin shit for me.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. All right, so what was it like when you first started to get your following on the internet? How's that response for you?
It made me feel like people actually like what I make, because at first I was pretty hesitant at what I wanted to do, and I was like, I don't really think people will fuck with my music. And then when I saw that people were following me, and people were actually commenting and messaging me like, "Hey, I actually like your music," that changed things for me. It made me feel like, oh wow, I can actually do this. I can make something up like of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since, it's been great. It's had a major impact in my life, I think. Even though I only have so many followers, it's like it's still something that makes me think that people actually care.
Yeah, seeing the response is good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fuck with that. Any collaborations you want that you have on the way that you want people to know about?
Oh, secret.
Secret?
I'm not gonna say anything.
For sure. Any collaborations that you want to come to fruition with any producers or rappers?
I'd love to work with Night Lavelle.
Can you give me some more info on is that Night Lavelle?
What do you mean? Like as far as who he is?
Yeah.
Or like, he's a rapper. He did produce for a while, but I'd love to work with him production wise and rap wise. It's always been something I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. So before we get out of here, you had some things to say about Kanye. About the whole Kanye situation.
Okay, so I think that he's trying to be silenced by the media, and I think the Illuminati is in on it.
Yeah.
I really think that he wants to say how he feels, and he can't because people are controlling his thoughts and what he does, and he's got so much to lose if he expresses how he feels.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that's a problem with us like nowadays is we're afraid to express how we really feel with people, and it's just so crazy that he can come out and say something like that at his concert, and then the next day he changes his views, gets checked into a mental hospital.
See, I kind of think that the lizard people is actually the Kardashian family.
I think so too.
They run Hollywood, bro. Hollywood is a strange place. Like, their dad turned into a woman. Like, that's not...
I heard rumors that he wants to go back, too. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
I mean, he didn't get it cut off yet, so...
But that's the thing. It's a publicity stunt. Dude.
Yeah, like...
You gotta keep yourself relevant somehow, and if turning yourself into a woman... I mean, maybe he did want to be that, but if that's...
I heard something where they were like... He was in a house full of powerful women that after a while he wanted to become one.
That could happen. I mean, but I don't know. I feel like...
I think it's that place, that element of Hollywood, like...
A lot of people that move to Hollywood, they just turn out fucking weird. And I remember meeting someone from my family. I was talking to them. They were like, it's like, how's Cali? They're like, it's weird. These are the people that are weird.
Yeah.
They got a weird vibe, but I don't know. I mean, no offense to anyone that lives in Cali. But yeah, I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
Something weird's fucking happening in Hollywood.
Straight want to move to California, dude.
I would love to.
Yeah. On that note, we're gonna get out of here.